The Euro is just getting closer and closer, and I feel like I'm finally heading in the right direction when it comes to my drafts. And in today's video I'll show you my all-out attack draft, which is my confirmed draft currently. I think it looks so good, so let's go through it. For this Euro I'm having a private league with a prize pool of over 50 euros. So if you want to join, the code will be on the screen, and the only thing you need to do is to comment your fancy username and also sign up to Soarer and comment your Soarer username. And if you haven't signed up to Soarer yet, it will be the first link in the description, where you can also get 50 euros after buying 5 cards. This is of course free to play, and Soarer is quickly explained a fancy game where you collect cards, where you can win VIP experiences like playing at Anfield, getting VIP tickets, winning cards worth real money, jerseys, and also money. And from there I will give away the rewards if you finish inside the top 10 in my private league. Starting off with the goalkeeper positions, we have Matsels and Moldovan. Moldovan is a 4 million goalkeeper, and he has some good features. He's the first choice goalkeeper for Romania, Ukraine, Belgium, and also Slovakia. I am taking, as you probably know, Limitless in game week 2 or match day 2, so the fixture against Belgium won't matter too much because I'm taking Limitless and he won't be in that team. So he is the first goalkeeper, and then we have Matsels, which is also a 4 million goalkeeper. He is like 50-50 of being nailed for Belgium. He has competition against Castiles, but we have options there like Berisha or Strakosha. So if we get news Sels is nailed before the first match day, we can just switch him out for another 4 million goalkeeper. Moving on to the defense, we have only backs or wing backs. So this will be very offensive defense, with Joachim Mähle being the first one. He always turns up to the championships, so I think he will be a very good one to have in defense. And also looking at the fixture of Denmark, we have Slovenia, and then we have England, and then we have Serbia. Of course I will take Limitless in game week 2 or match day 2, so the England fixture won't matter that much. And he's very offensive, and hopefully he should be pretty nailed on to the right attacking spot or right wing spot, where you can link up with Rasmus Højlund and get in those offensive positions. And the next one will be Maximilian Mittelstad. He doesn't need any explanation. 4 million, Scotland, Hungary, and then Switzerland. And I just think in general he's such a nailed wing back for me, or back for Germany, and I don't need to say too much about it because I think he's like 80% to play, and for 4 million Germany you can't go too much wrong with that. And in the next position we are going to have João Cancelo, which is a very interesting one because a lot of you guys says that Dalot is nailed for Portugal. I think he will play, but for 1 million more we have a more offensive player in João Cancelo. And I will also take Limitless, as I said, in match day 2, so the Turkey fixture won't have too much to say. The fixture against Czech Republic will be very good, and also against Georgia, so he will be very influential there for sure. And moving to the next one, we have Grimaldo for Spain, which is a very interesting one. I think he will be very nailed. My only doubt is if he gets rotated in the last game week. But Croatia is a pretty decent fixture, I believe. Italy, very tough one, but I will take Limitless. And then Albania, the third one, that is the main one I'm targeting with Alejandro Grimaldo. Just hopefully he plays that one. And the last one will be Theo Hernandez, which is just so offensive. He takes set pieces for France, and he will of course skip that Netherlands fixture in match day 2 because I'm taking Limitless. Austria and Poland still pretty tough, but like I'm going for the offensive points here, not the defensive ones, and I think Theo Hernandez is a very good option there. Moving on to the midfield, I wasn't sure if I was going for De Bruyne or Bruno Fernandes, but I think De Bruyne will have such a good Euro, because we have always doubted him when it comes to the national team, but I think like this year it will just click. I feel it with the Belgium squad. And yeah, I think Kevin De Bruyne will be a big part in that, and I think they can do very well. And also the group is very nice. Slovakia, Romania, and also Ukraine. You can't get much of a better group than that. Moving on to the midfield, we have Bukayo Saka. I think he will lock in the right mid spot very early in the tournament and just keep it all the way. And I don't think he has too many opponents in that England squad that could challenge him. So yeah, we will see. But I think also he has had a very, very good season this year, or at least what I've heard from Arsenal fans. So hopefully he could perform this year. And in another midfield spot we have Florian Wirtz. He is a no-brainer for me. The home nation, Germany, 7.5 million, and in terms of his fixtures, Scotland, Hungary and Switzerland. You can't go too much with Florian Wirtz, and he is so creative. He is one of the biggest talents in the world, and yeah, it will be very, very fun to see him play this Euro. And then we have the two Turkish boys. We have Arda Güler and also Hakan Çalhanoğlu, both very, very offensive. And first of all, Arda Güler, he is such a talented player. And Georgia and Czech Republic, and of course in matchday 2 we will skip Portugal, or we won't use them in game week matchday 2. So approximately they have two extremely good fixtures, or not extremely, I wouldn't say Czech Republic is an extremely good fixture, but you know what I'm heading at. A good fixture, and I think those two could be very, very important for the Turkey team. Hakan Çalhanoğlu is on most set pieces, so I think Güler, if he's going to get some goals or not, it will most likely be from outside the box, and as we know, you get one extra point for that, which is very, very nice. So yeah, that will be my midfield for this draft. And moving on to the forwards, we have gotten a very, very big differential in there. But we can start off with Harry Kane. He's on penalties. He is nailed. The only problem is the trophy curse for him, that he plays so well but he can't get the trophy to save his life, and that isn't his fault, believe it or not. Or at least that is what I don't believe it. And yeah, but I think if it's 1 year England will get a trophy, this is the year. Although I think the defense isn't the best, but still Harry Kane will get straight into this team otherwise, because there is just the group stages, and I think England always does very well in the group stages. So why wouldn't they do now, especially with the group of Serbia, Denmark and also Slovenia. And the next forward position we had to go for Cristiano Ronaldo. He's on penalties. Yeah, I will have him in matchday 1 and matchday 3 against Czech Republic and also Georgia. I think he will do very, very well, and I just hope that he starts. And I think he deserves to start. He has had a very, very good season for Al Nassr. Yeah, you could say it's in the Saudi League, but many could argue that Saudi League is a lot better than many other leagues. Yeah, besides the top 5 leagues, of course, they are better than the Saudi League. But still, at his age, doing what he does, it's so impressive. And hopefully, he could implement that form into the Euros. Although I think he lost the final against Al Hilal on penalty, so maybe he isn't in the right mindset. But he will most likely be when the Euro kicks off. So that is very nice. I have gone for him. I think I will stay for him all the way. I have had him in all my drafts until now, and I think I will stick with him, because like, I can't not go for Ronaldo. It's just, I can't do it. But the next one is very, very interesting, Scamacca, because Vlahovic is out of the squad, currently injured, I believe. And I think the only player that may take over the spot for Scamacca is Ratagui. And yeah, it isn't the best to have a forward in your team that isn't 100% nailed, but I think he's 80 to 90% nailed. He has been so good for Atalanta, and yeah, I just can't understand if he doesn't start for Italy. So he will be the forward that I'm going to be going for in this team in specific. And 7 million forward, you don't get much better or a nail forward than that. And also the first game week against Albania is too good to be true, hopefully. So yeah, that will be my draft. Do you want to see more Euro 2024 UEFA fancy videos? Please make sure to leave that in the comments, and I'll catch you next one. Bye bye and take care. Peace.